You are a Fox News legend, largely because of this clip right here.
You still went out in July and said everything was great, and off that, a lot of people bought stock and lost everything they had.
Oh, no.
And yes,
I said it wasn't a good investment. Please
don't give me any of that. We just heard the words. What are you? That you didn't say that? You want me to play it again for you?
You didn't listen to it.
No, I listened to every word you said, and I have the transcript right here.
I said it wasn't a good investment.
Yeah, come on, you coward. Say the truth.
What do you mean, coward?
You're a coward. You blame everybody else. You're a coward.
Well, here's the problem with going on your show. You start ranting, and the only way to respond is almost to look as boorish as you.
Other than myself, I've never seen anyone handle Bill O'Reilly in such a suave and smooth manner. You kept your calm. What was it like duking it out with Bill O'Reilly all those times?
Very frustrating. You know, you're not in the same room. He talks about, oh, I'm so tough. He's nowhere near you. And he kind of controls the mic. So he talks over you. When you do have this problem, when he's being a total jerk, you either sit there and this spews out, or you try to respond. What I have found with O'Reilly, look, I just recently was on with him. After the terrible murders and violence in Boston at the Marathon, I said the next day when I was asked that obviously was felt terribly sorry for the people who lost loved ones, for the people themselves killed, but I hope people would think about government spending and be grateful that we hadn't sequestered enough of the money that we use. I mean, it was very expensive to try to deal with that. And I said this, I think, is an example of why we need a well-funded government. It's very expensive to do all these things. O'Reilly and Dennis Miller got all in a twist about it because I was politicizing things. And he was ranting they were going to come to my house and drag me out, etc. So I said, well, come on your show. I don't like to go on the show because it's such a degrading experience, the way he shouts and screams and interrupts. But I did want to not let that go unrebutted. So I went on. It took me a week to do it because Boston had been closed down for a while. And when I went on and I said, you know, I disagree that we are somehow supposed to not talk about public policy because people do terrible things. And of course we should. You know, some of the people, like some of the people who were for gun ownership, unrestricted, didn't want anybody to talk about Newtown. Oh, you can't talk about public policy after a crisis. Well, that's exactly when you should be talking about public policy and think about the implications. But my point is that as he made his charge and I answered it, it was clear to him that he had no basis for any criticism. So he did what he always does. He changes the subject. So O'Reilly either rants and raves and interrupts you, or when he realizes he's totally can't make a case, he changes the subject. I ordinarily ignore it.